What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning into my channel. So this is gonna be, as you can see from the title, it's gonna be about the psychosis of the twin flame ideology. Okay, so before we tap into any of the information that I downloaded, I took even some notes. I've got a few things here jotted down, so I'm gonna be reading from that. But yeah, before anything, I want to say I am doing a 7-day fast / detox. Okay, so if y'all want to join in with me, I'm doing it on my Instagram. So for 7 days, from Sunday to Sunday, okay, we're fasting from either bad habits. We're gonna figure out what type of thoughts hold us back. If it's your mindset, we're fixing that. If it's certain addictions, we're fixing that. Or certain foods, we're taking stuff out. Like, I got my chlorophyll water in here. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm trying not to spill it. Yeah, that green shit, that's that chlorophyll. Started today detoxing from weed for a week. Okay, I don't really have too many vices. Like, weed for me has been the thing, because I know, like, I can tell when spirit is like, okay, like, you need to slow down on something, or like, take a break on something. Then things start to get shaky. You feel me? Like, things start to get shaky with what it is that I'm wanting. So yeah, if y'all want to join in on my 7-day detox slash fast, tap in. Okay, so yeah, let's get into this information that I've been decoding these past, I don't even know how long, to be honest, but it's been a while. Okay, it's been a while. So let's start with number one. Okay, the fact that, okay, now this is all my opinion. Like, let's backtrack and start there. This is all from my opinion, based off of what I've been through. Okay, this isn't based off of just like, oh, whatever. Like, no, this is based off of like real experiences and me like analyzing my own life experiences. You feel me? Okay, so to all of you people that are religious and all that stuff, like, please just have an open mind. If you don't have one, please click off of my channel. Okay, so we're gonna start off with number one, the fact that twin flames or whatever are Christian based. Now, for my spiritualists and the ones that they don't go by a certain religion, this one might deter you from actually pursuing anything that has anything to do with the word twin flame. And this is why I say this. Okay, so point number one for this, I have the divine feminine archetype is based on the female being Eve, when in actuality, naturally, as females, we are what they depicted Lilith to be. Okay, free, doing her own thing, seeking knowledge. But in that book, they gave her the title as the mother of demons. But that's the thing, naturally we are rebellious souls. You feel me? Like, we go out here, we seek, we're adventurous. We're adventurous. We don't follow status quo. That's not in our nature to do so, because for so long we've been doing, okay, here's how I see it. As females, we are connected to nature, naturally, divinely connected to nature. So nature does whatever the fuck she wants to do within the laws of, cause and effect. So that's to say, nature isn't hurting anybody unless you're hurting nature type shit. So that's really how it is with the feminine. And with, Christianity, that it's making women docile, okay? Taking things that they shouldn't be taking. I know, like, in a lot of religions, especially Christianity, divorces were looked down upon, frowned upon, because, you know, it was always looked, especially like women, they were looked at as the one that had to be the stability of the household, of the family. Man provides for sure, but it's like the woman is the backbone type shit. Especially if there are children involved. She is not only taking on your energy, your shit when you go out and work. She has her own shit to deal with, her own mental issues, her own emotional issues, you know what I'm saying, her own personal life to deal with. And then with a child or 2 or 3 on top of that, but just it's a wonder that we don't like literally go mentally insane. Like some of us do, and that, like, it's totally understandable. Like that's where I get it. But it's like all this pressure and just like energy to be something for someone else, it's taking away from the female being who she needs to be. And that's another thing. They really allude to a whole like fairy tale life, fairy tale marriage, fairy tale relationship, when that's not even the case. That's not real. That's not the reality of it all. As females, we're fed this whole Cinderella story, and honestly it's toxic. It's toxic and it's not realistic. All right, point number 2 under it being Christian based, the whole 144,000, right? They say, some people say there are 144,000 pairs of twin flames. They say that the number 144 is also in the Bible. So there we go again with the whole Bible situation, the 144. Now, I don't really want to touch too much on that, because that's like a whole nother story for a whole nother day. 1 + 4 + 4 = 9. Okay, and 9 is a number of the divine. It's all the numbers that come before it. Okay, there's also like completions and stuff like that, and just like, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, like it's talking about completions. And with the whole twin flame thing, a lot of people, I'm not saying all twin flamers, but they put being complete, or they make it being complete the fact that you have to be with somebody else. And once again, not the case, right? You have to be complete within self before you can even meet somebody on that level. You feel me? Like everything that you're looking for in somebody else can be found, but you must find that within yourself first. All right? And that's what, you know, these twin flamers, they don't teach. They don't teach self-sufficiency. They don't teach not being codependent on another. They don't teach that, hey, these are the things that your parents went through. Maybe you're going through a curse. Okay, and let's not make it a woo-woo thing, because it's not always like spell work. It could just be frames of thought, frames of mind, actions, stuff like that have just been continuous. Once again, that's why I'm saying, if you follow me on Instagram or not, follow me. But this fast, this detox is exactly what some of us actually really need, okay? And then the last thing about the whole twin flame ideology is that they don't talk about the Trinity, okay? Now, Christianity talks a lot about the Trinity, but with the Trinity, once again, the female is rejected and neglected, right? They talk about the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now, this is where I feel like Christians need to click off, because I'm gonna say some shit that I don't know, but that's just how I see it. All right, take it how you take it. Don't debate me about it, because I will block you. But I feel like Christianity breeds homosexuality. In a sense, okay? I'm not saying everybody that's Christian is gay. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that certain ideologies, it festers and perpetuates certain things. You know what I'm saying? If you leave the truth out of certain things, like, you don't have the whole story. You feel me? You're not seeing the whole picture. You're not getting the whole book type shit. And that's where I have an issue with the Trinity in Christianity, right? The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. In our teachings, okay, ancient African teachings, we know there is a mother, okay? The divine mother, a father, and a child. Mother, father, child. That is the divine Trinity. Because, okay, conceptualize this for me. How are you gonna have a father and a son? Where did the child come out from? I know it didn't come out your balls. Like, you did not give birth to a child from your asshole or your dick hole. So make it make sense. Make it make sense. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the feminine. The Holy Spirit is the feminine, and she has been erased and removed from Christianity. Okay? And that has been since antiquity type shit. Right? Like, this has been a 2,000-year deal. That's another thing. 2,000 years. It hasn't been that long at all. When you look at time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it hasn't been that long. 2,000 years is nothing. Like, at all. That's why we're in the year 2000, because they literally tried to restart time. Anyways, let's go to the second point. And this is about the fall of man, okay? And why I say quotation marks around man is because that's how they like to say it. Like, the fall of man. But also, if you think about it, and if you really do research on human evolution, like human evolution, I'm not talking about Darwinism. I'm not talking about how certain humans developed from monkeys, because we didn't all come from monkeys, period, okay? If you know, you know. Comment down in the comment section down below if you understand what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, there has been an evolution of the human race. Females, and I keep taking it back to the females, the feminine energy, because the feminine energy is the energy that actually rules this planet. The earth is a feminine energy, right? And if you don't understand that, then you're not living in accordance to nature. But being in your feminine energy means understanding that we have done so many things that we have forgotten. Like, we forgot how to do it. Like, we forgot how to excuse me, we forgot how to even create from ourselves. I'm looking at 1313 on the clock. What? 13 is the number of the divine feminine. So hey, right on time, right? So a lot of us females have forgotten how to literally create. A lot of us forgot how to create. We sought that energy out from outside sources, i.e. the masculine, right? The masculine energy. Now, yes, we've always had these principles within us. All of us, we have masculine and feminine principles within us. But that goes to show that we are all self-sustaining human beings. And that's gonna take me back to the number 9 that we were talking about. We're whole and complete on ourselves, by ourselves. But it's the fact that we need to understand that, and understand that everything comes from within us. Okay, from us, originates from us, right? So there's that. But with the fall of man, okay, what I have written down for the first point is it depicts the raping and pillaging of the earth and women, and accepting toxic behaviors, right? So this has been the energy of the feminine, right? We take and we take and we take. But that's naturally our energy. We are receptive beings, right? So we do take in. We take in energy, we take in emotions, we take in dick, we take in semen, okay? And then that's our feminine side. Our masculine side is the expulsion of it, right? So that's also the birthing process as well. But that's something else. So the raping and pillaging of the earth, right? It's the fact that, you know, the female hasn't been respected. She's been used and abused, okay, by masculine energy. And this isn't just males, this is also females heavily in their masculine energy, using and abusing themselves, others, okay, being toxic and being okay with that. Like, I would say, like, not a lot of people are okay with that, but some people just see it as normal, like they're used to it type shit. Like, they feel it like it's their normal, like I'm saying, and it's not normal at all. And a lot of us have gone through life believing that toxicity and control and, you know, pain is love. And that is the complete opposite of what the Most High ever intended for us. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, these people that are on this whole twin flame journey, they go through thinking, okay, I have to forgive this person. I have to forgive this person for doing this to me, for cheating on me, for having a baby on me, for fucking all this crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that part is good to forgive those that have done you wrong, but that doesn't mean you have to take somebody back. You know what I'm saying? Because for so long, our ancestors have done that, especially the women. They have all done that. Stayed because of, because of convenience. Because it's easier to stay than to leave. Your stability, especially if we're talking back in the day when women really stayed at the house and took care of shit, that's a full-time job, you feel me? And it's just not the same as it used to be anymore. Like, men, they don't operate in the same way. Women don't operate in the same way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's about getting back to the basics, getting back to who we are naturally, right? And that does not include accepting toxicity. That's just understanding, right? You have to understand who these people are, what they are to you, what kind of lessons they're bringing into your life, right? And if it's good for you, then hey, it's great for me, keep that shit in your life. But if this person is fucking putting you down verbally, physically putting their hands on you, taking from you, stealing from you, not cheering you on, you know what I'm saying? Like, dealing with third parties, because I hear that a lot in this twin flame shit, a lot about third party interferences, an ex, a baby mom, a mom, you feel me? It's just toxic as fuck. It's disgusting. It's dirty, dingy energy. It's nasty. And it's like, for what? Why are we subjecting ourselves to bullshit willingly? Next one is the intense fixation and obsession with the other. Yes, okay, like this whole twin flame journey, once you get on it, it's like a whole roller coaster, my dude. Like, you're in here searching shit up, you're seeing synchronicities, 333, 444, 555, all these, angel numbers, things popping up. Maybe you see their name here and there, shit like that, right? But you're intensely focused on another being, and that's not what this whole thing is about. This whole journey is about you focusing on yourself, on your journey, and recognizing and realizing yourself in another, because that's all we really are. We're just all projections of one another. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a different type of projection than you are, and you're a different type of projection than me. But at the end of the day, you got a piece that I need, and I got a piece that you need. You feel me? And it's like, instead of realizing and recognizing that, okay, this person is here to teach me something or help me through some type of personal thing that I'm going through. No, you're intensely focused on this person. You're intensely thinking about this person. You're watching tarot readings. You're doing your own readings. You're asking about this person. You're on their social media. You stalking them. And for what? And for what? You know what I'm saying? That takes away your peace of mind. And that's not what this should be about at all. It should be about peace. All about peace. That just seems really like, I don't even know the word, but it's not healthy. Period. It's just not healthy. You're intensely fixated, intensely obsessed with someone. That's devil energy. That's devil. You're stuck. You're bonded. That feels like bondage, right? That's literally the devil. It's literally bondage. And then that person becomes your addiction. No, you're looking outside of yourself. Like I was saying in the beginning, you're looking outside of yourself for love, for acceptance. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so the last point for the fall of man is being led off your divine path and holding on to a soulmate that's meant to teach you lessons. So yeah, we're backtracking a little bit, but it all ties in. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we all have a divine path here. We all have our own personal walk with the Most High. See, I'm channeling, I'm burping. But we all have our own personal walk with the Most High. And somebody's not supposed to come in and throw you off your path and make you think just solely of them, do spell work on you. That's spiritual manipulation. If somebody's doing spell work on you, they're spiritually manipulating you. And that's an offense. That is an offense. So they're not your twin flame. They're not your real anything. They're not your real counterpart. They're not your nothing. All right? They're a projection of evil that you need to address within self. And even if it's not like them projecting anything that you've ever done, you need to look at parts of yourself where you are being manipulated by others. You know what I'm saying? Because if this person can easily manipulate you, or if they're trying to do spell work on you, for one, get that fucker out your life, for one. And for two, if this person is trying to manipulate you, who else is trying to manipulate you in your life? You feel me? So, yeah. And holding on to this person for dear life is really what a lot of these people be doing. And they find it so difficult to release somebody because they feel like, oh, they have this title, they're under the umbrella of the label twin flame. And they're out here suffering. They're off their divine path. They're led astray. They don't know where the fuck they're going. They lost. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High is just like, hey, I'm here. Like, this has been about us the whole time. Like, fuck them. Well, not fuck them, but like, they're not important. They're not as important as the relationship that you have with the Most High, with the divine. And that's all this whole thing is trying to teach you. Like, this, as toxic as twin flames are and come out to be and sound, the healing part of it is that you are able to, if you're able to climb out of it healthily with your mind intact, you realize that all the twin flame journey was for you to come back to self and come back to the Most High. Recognize and realize your power, and that you've never been alone. You have never been alone. Because a lot of us, we get on this twin flame journey and we're just like, oh my gosh, I never have to be alone ever again. You were never alone. You were never alone. And this person's energy, you've been feeling their energy your whole life because they're naturally a part of you. I genuinely believe that we all have somebody that is for us. If we want that, if we want somebody. But if you don't, that's on you. I'm not talking about the ones that don't want somebody in their life. Like, if you don't want somebody in your life, you're obviously not going after twin flames and shit like that. But if you know that you came into this life to have a divine partner, then this journey will awaken you so much to the fact that you are powerful, you are strong, and the person that you do deserve, the person that will treat you correctly and not make you feel like what you're asking for is too much, they will be there. They will be there. But you just have to tap into yourself first. You have to find that within yourself first. And I feel like that's where all this shit is like fucked. Like relationships these days, fucked. Because people are looking outside of themselves for what they should be offering to themselves. Like whatever you're looking whatever you're looking for in somebody else can easily be found within you. It's just, it has to be cultivated. And those that haven't cultivated it, they're the ones that can easily be, you know, the ones that project on other people. You know what I'm saying? So last point number 3. I have 9/11. I put twin towers in quotations, or in parentheses beside it. 9/11, 911, whatever. But here is where it gets interesting. With the 9/11, this energy, and I had talked about this months ago. Months ago. This was in a tarot reading that I had done. And I had actually like gone in depth, like with whatever the energy was. And I know I was talking about twin flames. It was something about twin flames and a setup. So for some of y'all could have been like set up by somebody that you may have called a twin flame, or they're trying to set you up. Okay, but I also feel like the whole twin flame word, the whole journey, all that shit is a setup. For those of y'all that know about like 9/11, the Twin Towers, some people don't believe that, you know, these planes smashed all the way through. They believe it was a projection, that there was another plane that like smashed as well, smashed through the other tower. So that's where it gets, you know, foggy and muddy, because you're following something outside of yourself and you don't really understand what it is. But I feel like over these past few years, it's been propped up and propped up and propped up. But for what reason though? Why are so many people like obsessed with the twin flame journey now? Years ago, it wasn't really broadcasted like that. Like if you knew type shit. Like if you were in the know, you were in the know. But not even people that aren't on their spiritual journey are into twin flames. And it's like, for what? This was supposed to be a sacred thing. So that's what I'm saying. They took something that was supposed to be pure, but it's not. It's not. So you gotta follow your own shit. Another thing that I wrote down with it is Virgo and Libra, Hermit and Justice. That was part of the channeling that I had picked up with the 9/11. 9 is a Hermit card. 11 is the Justice card, right? When you look at the tarot cards, the energies that come with the Hermit and the Justice, Virgo and Libra is the Hermit and Justice card, right? With the Hermit, Hermit is Virgo. Hermit, you go within. You're finding energy and information and just like anything that you need within. Justice, it can either be the justice system, but it's also things being balanced out fairly by the Most High. Balance, harmony, justice, fair, legal matters, right? So yeah, like I was saying, I feel like this was an attack. This whole twin flame situation scenario, right, has been an attack on the true divine masculine and the divine feminine. The true divine masculine and divine feminine, 9/11, right? They will embody these archetypes. This is how you know. I'm gonna give you some tea, okay, to how you will know who these people really are. to you. So let's say you are a masculine, right? You're a masculine. Now, you're gonna deal with a feminine, okay? Now this is spiritually speaking, I'm not talking about physical. I'm not talking about in the physical, because in the physical, that's not gonna be your divine counterpart. If somebody's showing something like this to you in the physical, this is not your divine counterpart. Let's say you're a man. And let's give the example of a physical woman, a materialistic woman, a woman that's, you know, of the world. You know what I'm saying? A worldly woman. Let's say that y'all have issues, and somehow she ends up putting you in jail or putting you on child support. Okay? Somehow you end up in jail, somehow you end up on child support. But you're actually out here doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? That is not your divine feminine. If they're trying to get you in the court system physically, they are not your person. Now let's go to female number 2. This is the woman that is in the world but not of it. Now if you do something to her, right? If you actually do something to her, you will know. Okay, shit will start fucking up in your life, like, and it'll start off as the most annoying shit. You might lose your job, you might break your phone, you feel me? But then it's gonna be worse shit, because then you might actually fuck around, get in a car accident, or like, you know, get in a high-speed chase with the cops and then fuck around and get taken to jail on some shit like that. But it's because you're running off of like fear. You're not balanced, you're not grounded. That's what Hermit Virgo energy is, grounded energy. So if you're dealing with a divine feminine, a real divine feminine, and you think that she's docile, see, and this is where they get it confused, right? Because you can be quiet, you can be chill, and you can still be a powerhouse. You can still fuck people up. You feel me? So let's say that this divine feminine is in that energy, and you feel like, okay, well, she might not do anything to me. She's not gonna do nothing. She's so sweet, blah, 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 blah. And shit starts fucking up in your life. You lose your home, you lose your job, you lose your car. It's because you fuck with the real divine feminine. Now, vice versa, let's turn it around for the women. Let's say that, let's do a man that is worldly. Let's start with that, right? This man is supposed to be in the hermit archetype type shit. So that means that he's going within, he's seeking advice from within. Okay, he doesn't seek advice from his homies, his mommy, okay, his brother or sister. No, they're an autonomous being. They trust in themselves and they trust in the Most High, right? That's the real divine masculine. Now, like I said, let's tap into the masculine that's in the world. This masculine will ghost you. This masculine will not talk to you. Like this masculine, bro, will have you thinking you're crazy type shit. They will be gaslighting. Okay, this is giving magician in reverse type shit. That's what it's giving. But they are toxic. They don't see the light. These men do not really truly see the light, even though they seem like they do. Like, they may act like they do, but actions speak louder than words. You feel me? So their actions are not matching up with, you know, what the things that they're saying that they're about and what they believe in. See, and that's the thing. When if you catch a man whose actions do not line up with his words, that's not him. Okay? He needs to be self-sufficient, going within, not a fucking, you know, leaning on other people, like shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But let's say that he is a divine masculine. Okay, like I said, he's self-reliant, he goes within, he tries to find the answers, you know what I'm saying? He self-reflects and doesn't put his shit on you. He understands that he has a part to play in certain things as well, and it's not all on you. Like I said with the feminine, you are the balance of it all, you are the justice. So if things are not balanced, if you're not balancing the feminine, then what are you doing? You gotta get out, you gotta leave. And that's basically the energy of this divine masculine and divine feminine relationship. There's a balance, there's healing, there is understanding. What else did I write? I said the true divine feminine is in balance and seeks truth from the divine. Do her wrong and you will suffer, period. Masculine is comfortable alone and looks for solutions, not problems, period. The true divine masculine will look for solutions and not problems, because naturally men are very, you know, logical. So it's like, okay, how can we fix this? But if this man is not in balance, if he is not in his divine masculine energy, he will not want to even provide that for you. They can't even do that for themselves. Do you feel me? Like that, it's really like how this person treats themselves. Like, look at the fruit that they bear, right? Look at the fruit that they bear. If they bear, you know, fruitful fruit, not rotten fruit, then, you know, proceed. But if not, digress, get back, step back, because this person will lead you to your doom. Okay, they will lead you to your doom. Okay, like I said, I'm just speaking from experience. All right, I don't know everything, obviously, but these are just things that I've picked up on my journey. I can't say that I believe in the whole twin flame shit anymore, because I do believe that we have many soulmates, but I feel like we have one divine counterpart. One divine counterpart, right? So, yeah, that's what I have for y'all today. It's been a minute since I've done like a spiritual talk through with y'all. Like, it's been almost a year. No, it's been months. It's been a few months. Let me stop. Because I did something for Saturn return. So, anyways, I love y'all so much. And I'll talk to you later.